Let me say this to you. Every distraction you see in this world, every purposelessness you see in this world, every confusion you see in this world, every misdirection you see in this world is tied to the fact that people do not understand times and seasons. Every recklessness you see in this world, if you see people living their life anyhow, just live their life as the wind blows. The wind comes here, it blows them here, it comes here, it blows them there. If you see people living like that, I'll tell you why. That person has no understanding of time. As a matter of fact, understanding time and season is more important than understanding purpose. As a matter of fact, you can't even claim to understand purpose well. You know what purpose is? I'll teach on purpose in the course of these 3 days. Purpose is the reason why you are born, is the reason why you are alive. Purpose is the divine essence and the divine plan of God for your life. Once you take purpose out of your existence, or you take purpose out of your life, you are just existing. The real reason for your living is your purpose. Once purpose is not known, abuse becomes inevitable. So there are two greatest things that if a person misses, he's a dead human being even while he's alive. Number one is purpose, number two is time. But out of the two of them, the greatest thing to understand is seasons and time, because if you understand it, it helps you know how to live your life purposefully. If you know purpose and you don't understand time and season, you might know why you are born, but you will never know the allotted time frame, the season that you have been assigned for the reason you are born. Jesus, for instance, knew the reason he was born. It was to save the world. At the age of 12, he knew. He already knew. He was in the temple, in the synagogue, listening to teachers and professors of the law when he was a young person. But the thing is, when the mother came and asked him, we've been looking for you, why have you not? He said, why are you looking for me? He said, don't you know I should be about my father's business? That statement goes to tell that the man, or the young boy Jesus then, understood his purpose. He knew his calling. But one more thing Jesus understood outside purpose was time and season. The time for the manifestation of this thing. That's why at 12 years he knew that he should not be in the club. You see, he knew purpose, but if he didn't know time, he would not be at the temple at age 12. It's not normal for an age 12 boy to be in the temple or to be in a training. It's not normal. Where a 12 years old boy or girl would be is maybe in the party, birthday parties, running here, running there. Yet he may know that he's born for something big, but because he lacks understanding of time and season, he thinks he has forever to fulfill what God called him to do. What differentiated the boy Jesus at 12 years and every other boy in his time was that he knew time and season. He knew that by 12 years old, there is something I should be putting into myself, so that between the ages of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, traveling all the way to 30, he should have been adequately prepared for his divine assignment. He knew the time he was meant to be baptized in the water by John the Baptist. He even knew the person he was supposed to submit under to baptize him. He knew. He was not confused about it. He was not confused about it. So when it was time, he came to submit himself to John the Baptist to be baptized by water. And after he was baptized, he knew the exact place to go to from the waters. He knew how many days he was going to spend in the wilderness to pray and be tempted of the devil. He knew the next thing after that. He knew everything. I remember when he walked into the temple in the book of Luke chapter 4 verse 17. If you read carefully, that's scripture. The Bible says he walked into the synagogue and he picked the scroll and he opened it and he read the version, or read the place in the Bible, in the scroll, where it was written that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He opened it, he read it, and the final thing Jesus said after he read all the scriptures was, this day, today, is this scripture fulfilled in your hearing. He knew that everything prophesied by Isaiah in Isaiah chapter 61, what he was actually reading was Isaiah chapter 61. It was Isaiah the prophet that wrote about the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings to the poor. He has sent me to bind the brokenhearted. He has sent me to open the prison doors to those who are bound. He has sent me to proclaim the acceptable of the Lord. It was Isaiah who prophesied it. But because Jesus understood time, when he opened the scripture, he knew that Isaiah's prophecy was talking about him. That's purpose. But beyond purpose, which is the thing Isaiah wrote concerning Jesus, what he would do, that the Spirit of the Lord will be upon him. He shall bind the brokenhearted, he shall open the prison doors, he shall preach the good news to the meek, he shall declare the acceptable year of the Lord. Beyond the purpose, beyond the statement of purpose that was communicated by Isaiah concerning Jesus, Jesus knew the time and the season for the fulfillment of that prophecy.